everybody, let's talk about Flora and Ulysses 45 through 53. Yeah. Oh, somebody looks like he has been just kicked out of his house. Who is that, everybody? That is William Spiber. Why was it kicked out of the house, remember? Yeah, he pushed the truck of mom's boyfriend into the pond, into the lake, and then he got banished from his own house. But why did he do such a mean thing to the stepfather? What was the reason?
He called William Billy.
Yeah, William emphasized that my name is not Billy. My name is William Spiver. But the man never respected him. So that's why he acted out of rage. But mom chose the new guy over her own son. So William's eyes are not blind physically, but because of the emotional trauma, he was deeply hurt and he is traumatized, and that's why he's wearing the thick sunglasses to wear to hide his pain. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, so Flora bravely announced this to mom. Mom, I am going to live with Pop. And what was the first thing that mom said? Oh, that makes my life easier. Okay, go live with your dad. That makes my life easier. She said that, but she acted in the opposite way. She acted in such strange ways that aren't usual of her. What was the first thing that she did that was strange?
Allowing Ulysses.
Yeah, allowing Ulysses too?
And she didn't let nap, but she, unusually.
Oh yeah, she laughs a lot, and then she laughs in an awkward way, and she is allowing Flora to have Ulysses, and she is allowing Ulysses to sit at the dinner table on a chair. Also, her mom used to say, hey, Flora, watch your diet. If you eat that much, you're gonna get stout. Stout means plump, chubby. So she never gives enough food to Flora, but her mom offered, hey, Flora, with a weird and awkward smile, do you want the second serving of mac and cheese? And then Flora said that, oh, this is so unlike my mom. She's acting so strange. So what did Flora suspect for a while? My mom must be possessed. What does possessed mean, everybody? She must be possessed by evil spirit or something. Well, 엄마 귀신씨였나 봐. That's what she thought, right? Yeah, so yeah, she started acting really strangely. Well, I think the reason her mom was so unusual and that she was not herself is because although she said, I don't want you, Flora, any longer. Go live with your dad. That's what she said. Sharp tongue and very mean, but deep inside, she realized how much she loves Flora. So she really wanted to keep Flora by her side. So I thought that, oh, mom has a change of heart, and then she's gonna be a good mom from now on. But in today's chapter, what did she do again? Oh, she made Ulysses write a false letter. I'm going back to Wild Flora. Bye-bye. And then she kidnapped Ulysses, and she's gonna kill Ulysses with a shovel. But luckily, Ulysses fought against her and then fled and got away. Well, I think the kind actions that she was trying to do, those were real and sincere because those were her love for Flora. But then I can sort of understand why Flora's mom tried to kidnap and then kill Ulysses again, because she explained it to Ulysses. Ulysses, don't take it personally. I'm just worried that my daughter is going to look strange to other people. I don't want my daughter to feel lonely and isolated. If she starts talking to a squirrel, then what would other friends think of her? They would think my daughter Flora is a crazy girl. So I don't want that to happen. Yeah, don't take it personally, squirrel. Yes, I can sort of understand why she, became that villain, arch enemy, arch nemesis that she is. Yeah, but at this moment, the kindness that she was trying to show, it was kind of awkward and strange, but I think those were sincere. Okay. Yeah, there were many list of vocabularies and the list of words that the squirrel wrote down, and then they were just a list. They were not connected. So what was the assignment that I gave you guys? Use the words and yeah, write a poem or write a story. Yeah, using the words because like in the mind of the squirrel, the words and vocabulary are randomly scattered around, but then it could be our job to make sense out of it. Yeah, make an interpretation and then make a creative piece out of it. Yeah, so it's kind of, the letters are kind of small, but then the bold letters like jelly, giant squid, vanquish, capacious, banish, and then do you remember the last sentence that Dr. Misham shared with Flora when she said a goodbye? I promise always to
be with you.
or return to you. Yeah, that was the last. I promise to always turn back towards you. 무슨 일이 있어도 너에게 돌아갈게. That was the last sentence, right? So I made a little story with with the letters, with the vocabulary that he provided, Ulysses provided. So it starts like this. Hey, do we want to read this all together? Look at your paper, everybody. It's kind of small here, so you might not be able to read. It starts with, she sat beside William Spiver on the riverbank. Let's all read it out loud together. Okay. She sat beside William Spiver on the riverbank. The river shimmered like a jelly glaze, warm and golden in the sun. She wasn't homesick anymore. Suddenly, a shadow fell across the river. It was the giant squid. Its capacious arms stretched across the sky. It wasn't evil. It was just lowly. Flora waved up at it. Vanquished my hunger, said Ulysses, holding a sunny-side-up egg in one paw. They sat quietly, listening to the river's music. Oh, okay. Yeah, next slide. Flora looked at Ulysses. You've been banished and battered, but you always come back. Why? Ulysses looked up. He typed one final line on an invisible typewriter floating in the sky. I promise to always turn back towards you. Flora touched his paw. William touched her hand. The giant squid waved. Let's never forget, said Flora softly, that in this big, lonely universe, no one should be left behind. And with that, the sign in the sky blinked again. Welcome to Blonder Mission, it said. But now it meant something else. It meant home. That's the end of it. Yeah. So the story goes like this. William Spiver and Flora were sitting by the river, and then the river is made out of jelly, grape jelly, and then the flying squirrel Ulysses flew by, and then, hey, it's Ulysses again, and the Flora asked him, hey, Ulysses, you get betrayed, and then you get beaten and battered, and you get attacked by mom over and over again, but why do you always return to me? And then the squirrel said, hey, Flora, remember I made a promise that I will always turn back to you. I will always return to you. This is what friendship is about. This is what family is about. This is what loyalty is about. Okay, and then they all sat down and they felt really peaceful, and then they thought that, oh, this is home, and then they were not feeling homesick any longer. Yeah, so this piece that I wrote, it shows the strong emotional connection between the three friends, Flora, William Spiver, and then Ulysses. I mean, the universe is expanded. Universe is large and vast and lonely place. But when we are holding hands with each other, with our family very tightly, then we don't feel lonely any longer. We feel connected, right? And then it tells us that the sentence, I promise to always turn back to you, turn towards you. That symbolizes love, and that symbolizes home, because at home, when you return home, after your day is over, who is waiting there at home for you, everybody? Yeah, mom and dad, your parents, your family is waiting for you. No, Jongwoo, why? Where are they? Are they really like going out and then like drinking beer or something? Yeah, no. Working? Yeah, okay, yeah. Sometimes parents are really busy with work or like hanging out with friends, but most of the time they wait for us. And then when we are opening our door to the house, we feel very excited to see them because we know that there's somebody that's waiting for us. So always returning to someone that we love, that's the meaning of life. That is the hope that we cherish every day. Okay. All right. So everybody, let's practice for 45 seconds altogether. Yeah, 45 seconds altogether. And then one by one, we're going to present our ideas. Okay, loudly all together. Ready, set, start. Flora's mom started acting weirdly. She is usually very sharp-tongued and mean, and she doesn't really take into other people's emotions into considerations. But now she's acting very considerately, putting the squirrel at the chair at the center table, and then offering the second serving of the mac and cheese. So for a while, she thinks that, oh, my mom must be possessed of evil or something. But she is doing these actions that's so unusual of her because she realized how much she loves Flora, and she was very shocked at the fact that Flora announced that she wanted to live with her dad. So she really wants to keep living with Flora. That's why she's acting this way. Okay. 좋아요. Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, let's end it here, everybody. Let's end it here because